Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I felt drawn to do another collective reading today. Let's hope that the sound quality is not interrupted like the first reading that I done today. It did rectify itself at the end. So it's like someone talking over me, mimicking me. We're going to have a look and see what the fairies want to say about the current energy. What would you like to say about the current collective energy, dearest fairies? We have the Emperor. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organised, a firm but compassionate leader. So I feel this is a message for the Divine Masculine. We shall start with you first. The Emperor. Card number 4. I say notice synchronizations with the number 4 that you will be seeing. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organised, a firm but compassionate leader. Open straight up to it. Any dream needs love and passion to grow, but it also takes careful thinking and good leadership skills. I just added that part in. The skills part. You just couldn't stop it from coming. Even though there's no word there that says skills. Okay. Skills. Any dream needs love and passion to grow, but it also takes careful thinking and good leadership. Staying organised with a methodical plan can be important to fulfilling your life purpose. It's very easy to get caught up in the excitement of your dreams and then forget the important details. Looks like there's, like, you've ticked with a red pen. Tick. Okay, so we tick that off the list. I'm not sure, but can you see? Forget is what it's pointing to. Preparation at the beginning will save you a great deal of time that you can use to bring your plans to life. So it's very easy to get caught up in the excitement of your dreams and then forget the important details. Interesting, because today's reading was called Remembering. Preparation at the beginning will save you a great deal of time that you can use to bring your plans to life. Okay, well, I feel the energy of loving it when a plan comes together. You have what it takes to be a skillful and sympathetic leader. To communicate your vision, find words that inspire, but also show your heartfelt concern for those around you. Seek out wise counsel from those who have experience. Let's take a look at this picture now and see what's going on. I said, what's going on? The globe at the top of the Emperor's staff symbolises that the concerns of the world are his primary focus, and that requires sound judgment. I was going to say, stop watching the news. Okay. However, the heart shows that compassion for others is also a part of his decision-making process. Okay, so by watching the news, it feels like it's made you rather compassionate. The Emperor stands beneath a rose window, symbolising Christ's 12 disciples and the importance of teamwork, support and leadership. The additional meanings of this card: thinking things through logically, worldly success, relying on intellect, balancing daily concerns with the big picture, father figures, taking responsibility for others. The reason I said about stop watching the news is all I heard, keep going through yesterday, was me asking the question to you guys. I don't know whether that's like to the masculine collective. I'm not sure. It's not a topic that we talk about on the channel. So I'm not really sure. I only know really where I stand with the current affairs and watching the news. And I've not been drawn to watch the news at all. I don't need to involve myself in a horror that's not immediately in my sphere of it's not in my sphere of interest to focus on that topic. Doesn't mean that I'm not compassionate and that I don't care. And that's what was coming out yesterday, was I kept kind of saying out loud is, have you seen what's on the news? And then me saying, well, how come? How have you seen what's on the news? You've been watching it. It's like, don't get involved in that drama. But have you heard the news today? No. Only what's come out of my cards. That's the kind of energy that I'm focusing on. Okay, so the globe at the top of the Emperor's staff symbolises that the concerns of the world are his primary focus, and that requires sound judgment. However, the heart shows that compassion for others is also a part of his decision-making process. The Emperor stands beneath a rose window, symbolising Christ's 12 disciples and the importance of teamwork, support and leadership. So the additional meanings of this card: thinking things through logically, worldly success, relying on intellect, balancing daily concerns with the big picture, father figures, and taking responsibility for others. Okay. Let's have a look and see further into what the fairies want to say to you, the Emperor. Oracle of the Fairies Guidebook. My belly is a rumbling. I feel the energy here of us not to carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. It's like you have to put things into perspective, understand how the law of attraction works for you. I mean, collectively, we have a power to heal beyond belief. If we were more to focus on the healing, magical blessings, the Emperor. Oh, I can feel my heart fluttering. My heart's fluttering. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. And if you're watching this video, you're not going through what others are going through. It's like you don't need to make yourself part of that. Magical blessings. You are blessed. It's like you are blessed to not be part of that, so why make yourself part of that? Why bring that into your sphere of attraction? All I can hear is it's time for us to be free from the carnage. To receive fairy blessings is an honour, and right now the fairies are bestowing their blessings upon you and your current situation. Fairy blessings are magical and can also be healing. Only you will know what form these blessings take. You can ask the fairies for their blessings at any time. Perhaps you have a job interview coming up or a challenging situation at home. To do this, close your eyes and speak from your heart, explaining why you feel their blessings would be beneficial. Then wait. Patience is a virtue when hoping for a message or sign from the fairies, and remember they will only bestow blessings if it is their will. It's important to acknowledge the fairies' blessings and give thanks. An easy way to do this is to leave some raw food, such as fruit or nuts, in your garden or outside your door. Wildlife can enjoy any leftovers, or these can simply biodegrade. You can also leave seeds out for the birds or pick up some litter. Caring for the environment is a way that we humans can return blessings to the fairies. The fairies are also reminding you that you can bestow blessings on others. Showing our loved ones that we care is a form of blessing, especially to those who live alone or are feeling lonely. A visit, a smile, or a hug can make the world of difference. Just a kind and loving thought can also be a blessing. This card is also a reminder to count your blessings and to focus on the positive aspects of your life. Okay. It's not all bad out there, it's only what you tell yourself. The romance angels. Let's tap into the romance angels. I feel like I haven't got these out of the box for a while. Divine Masculine, we're still working with your energy here. Always. To uplift and inspire. Ooh, I'm being tickled. I don't have a cup of coffee. I will survive. As long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. That sure is true. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Like a statue now. Stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, the hair felt heavy. It actually feels more heavier now, but I don't know, it was tickling me this side, although I was being tickled this side. Okay, right, let's read this card. Stay optimistic about your love life. Perhaps is it? Oh. I'm looking for the O's. Optimistic about your love life. The stays. It's in between. I kept going in between the passion and the new love. And it's like, where's the optimistic about your love life? It's stay. Stay with me. Bit of Shakespeare sister going on there. The romance angels send you this card to remind you that you have a strong influence upon your love life satisfaction. If you've been complaining or worrying lately, the angels guide you to shift to a more optimistic perspective. Even if you've had your romantic hopes repeatedly dashed, there's still reason to hold the faith that real love can be yours if you believe it. I can hear a doggy barking in the distance. Look at this, Mr. Emperor, Mr. Divine Masculine, and Mr. Bombastic. Today, take action steps to positively manifest the love life you desire. Whether you're single or in a partnership, begin by visualizing yourself as romantically happy and satisfied. See and imagine yourself with a wonderful partner who embodies the qualities that are important to you. Imagine that person appreciating and loving you too. You can write lists and conduct journaling sessions about your feelings, hopes, desires, and intentions. You can also create a dream board with images and phrases related to your love life goals pasted onto a poster board. Daily, look at this dream board with positive intent and follow any inner guidance to take actions related to your dreams. Your positive outlook will make you a more physically and energetically attractive person, which will definitely help your relationship with yourself and everyone else too. Okay, get organised. A dream board will have you dreaming again. Or will have you dreaming a game. This is the game of life. Okay, the game of your life. Now, shall we move over to the Divine Feminine now and get a collective message at the end from Mother Mary? Or do we feel that Mother Mary wants to speak to, or she wants to speak to you on your own, Divine Masculine? Okay. Angels and Ancestors, a card's just fallen to the floor. It's Drum, Dream and Journey. I felt this comes in a bit with the last reading I done, which was for Virgo. It's not just a dream, it's your journey. Look at this. With the owl, I picked that up in one of the readings, and I felt all three of those readings today. They're all involved. Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. I was trying to show you the owl with actually the drum. Okay, let's see what the Mother Mary would like to say to you, Divine Masculine. I think you'll have a reading of your own that goes out. It'd be quicker to upload. Okay, let's finish this reading for you, the Emperor, with a final message from the Mother Mary Oracle. You have Our Lady of the Abundant Garden. Well, that's something to stay optimistic about, isn't it? Stay optimistic about, even if we take the love out of it, although you can't. Okay, stay optimistic about your love life. Our Lady of the Abundant Garden. Card number 38. I'm being drawn to that brings, a 3 and an 8 brings us to an 11. And then I'm thinking, I told you to notice 44. Now I'm telling you maybe to notice 11. And then I'm taken to the 144,000. Okay. I provide life without limit. And that's who I feel the Divine Mother's talking to. The 144,000 here on Earth. To raise the vibration of our planet by not focusing on the negative, but by focusing on the love that exists. So I provide life without limits. You have no need to fear loss or lack. For everything that dies, new life is created to supplant it. For every need that you have, there are ample channels through which that need can be fulfilled. I can provide all, with wisdom, grace and even joyful humour. You can find a way to delight in life and enjoy all the riches that are available to you, if only you open your heart and release your fear. It is habit, not reality, which keeps you uncertain. Trust in me, my child, and be nourished in my living garden of love. If we are so concerned with our needs for survival, we can become blind to how much we already have. It may never seem to be enough for us to feel really safe, happy and secure. Or perhaps you have trust in your heart, and yet you are also tired of feeling as though you have to work so very hard to get by financially, or that it takes so much for you to feel supported in your work. Or perhaps you feel you have to give so much love and support to get even the smallest amount of attention or affection in return. The Mother comes to us with a message that we need not fear for our survival, that she has our back and is protecting and supporting us. We have so much already and can open to receive so much more as we let go of the fear of loss and lack that shuts us off from the universal flow of abundance. In the Mother's Garden, there is always a blooming harvest. If part of the garden is in decline, it is because energy is thriving and flowing into another part of the garden. There is always abundance. It is always in flow. All we need to do is open to her in trust as we come to understand her way of constant flowing energy. She is asking now that you recognise that your fears are habit rather than a reflection of a reality in which you must fear. Humanity is evolving together, but there are the forerunners in the evolution of the human race that help shift the memories of the body that have been programmed into survival mode. To shift these memories into a place of trust, of curious surrender to see what happens, what unfolds, and therefore become very responsive to divine guidance, allows the human race to heal to become more creative than reactive. Let's repeat that, because I picked up the 144,000, which you are part of, which you make up. So she is asking now that you recognise that your fear is a habit rather than a reflection of a reality in which you must fear. Humanity is evolving together, but there are the forerunners in the evolution of the human race that help shift the memories of the body that have been programmed into survival mode. To shift these memories into a place of trust, of curious surrender to see what happens, what unfolds, and therefore become very responsive to divine guidance, allows the human race to heal, to become more creative than reactive. Then humanity can join the divine celebration unfolding upon the planet, rather than reenacting old painful wars. Each one of us who is willing to take this shift from scarcity, fear of poverty and fear of lack, into a place of genuinely trusting in abundance, in the plentiful provisions of the Divine Mother, helps the rest of humanity learn that it can be done. You are one of the chosen children of the Mother, chosen to learn to play in her abundant garden and feel the safety of her eternally flowing nourishment. Then you can help others learn to do the same. There exists more than enough for all. As we come to realise this, we can learn how to receive and share rather than take and fear. This oracle comes at a time when you are being asked to let go of fears of abandonment in your relationships, or fears of failure at work, fears of not being recognised or valued, fears that would prevent you from taking the steps that you need to take now or in the future. This oracle comes at a time when your financial situation is healing and you need to trust in new ways of feeling open to abundance reaching you. It comes at a time when all those around you might be in fear and reaction because of a recent trauma or situation, and you are needed to be the one who stays in your heart and in trust of the divine plan. You might be the one through which the Mother wants to pour her assistance because you are capable of remaining open to her and not closing down in distrust or shock. I feel like my eyes are stinging from behind, like they just want to cry. Okay, if they want to cry, I'll let them cry. But I just feel like this water's coming through. Our Lady of the Abundant Garden comes to you with a gift of abundance, and you are asked to remain open and to know that she has endless provisions through which she blesses the unfolding spiritual destinies of all of her children. This oracle comes with a special message. If you have been wondering if something will take off and flourish or thrive, the answer is yes. We'll just leave it there then. Okay, Divine Masculine. Much love to you all. Take care. And I'll speak to you all soon. I forgot my words. I forgot my lines. Take care. Maybe you need to be doing affirmations. I forgot my lines. Maybe I need to be doing some affirmations, some written affirmations down. Okay. I'll catch up with you guys soon. Until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.